may be the first guy to come up here that's bigger than me, and I can't wait. Please help me welcome into the Bartlesville Sports Commission Hall of Fame, Noah Hartsock.
He's taller.
I don't know how high this goes, so we'll just be here. Oh. Well, no, thank you so much for that. I mean, really is excitement. It's, and congratulations first off to all the inductees and the team tonight. Mike, I tried out gymnastics when I was younger. Then by age 5, I was touching the bar and the ground at the same time, so couldn't do that. But no, I was really excited. When I got the call, it's actually with my wife. We're on vacation. We talked about it. I said, hey, congrats on getting in. And I was a little confused at the end when I hung up. I looked at my wife, it's like, they didn't mention anything about my 7th place high jump finish at the SkyTech Invitation. I thought for sure, so maybe 2027 for the high jump. I do that. No, I just want to thank a few people. I just make sure I have my thanks because I don't want to miss anybody. But we came back. I haven't been back to Bartlesville in over a decade. And we got back today. Just great, just seeing all the sights, the familiarities of everything. How awesome this city really is. Beautiful this city really is a city of legends. So many great athletes, so many great people that have helped raise me and been part of my family. But, first I want to thank, my parents, David and Leslie, for their hard work, their sacrifice. Raising 7 kids, so, it was a lot, but, as they said, the food bill was more than the house, of course. But, their sacrifice. Obviously, my brothers and sisters, playing on blacktop. How many times they beat me up playing basketball outside, but, just seeing them all here. I didn't know they were coming, and it was a great surprise for me. Oh, sorry, I didn't think I was going to cry. Just looking at 5 minutes around, But no, I want to thank my teammates. I got a handful here: Sam Mitchell, Ben Robinson, Jacob Bradstein. If follow Bartlesville basketball and sports, they're a huge part of it, and been a lot of success in those years. They're real critical and awesome players, but also great friends. Coach Bart, we saw. Some of those practices were some of the toughest we've ever been through. But great coach, Coach Jack, Coach Rick Johnson, who's here tonight. Unbelievable human being and a great friend and coach. Coach Epperly, we had Coach Hughes. I saw the roots today. I told her, I started elementary P with her, and it's like, you started me in basketball, so you're the greatest coach. Started me there. Gary Ross, who I know since I was a young man, brought me to a lot of games and tournaments and been part of Bartlesville basketball. Alan Mount, one of the great trainers and people I've been around. Also Mike Tuba, I got to talk to him last week. Anything about athletics, it's through Mike Tuba and his dedication and hard work. Lastly, I want to thank my wife. She's here with me tonight, and my son. So my son's 11, but he has 4 cousins that are all the same age. So I said, 3 years. We'll just all move back here to Bartlesville. Just grateful for this recognition. And just this community, it's such a special place, such a, not only a great place to live, but a real spiritual place too. You feel that as well as you come through here. But eternally grateful to be, in this Hall of Fame with such great athletes and great people. And thank you for this opportunity.